All right. Shalom, shalom. Like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Brakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Rat Zalo, willing that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called Don't Be a Second Timothy 3:2. All right. And, I'm just going to touch on it real quick, not serious, but the reason I bring it out is because, what's the first sentence that it tells you? The first verse in Second Timothy chapter 3, right, is this is Second Timothy 3 and 1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. All right. So when you go into that word perilous, all right, it says perilous goes into all right. It says hard to do, to take, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. You see, that's the times that we're in. We're in those times right now as we speak. You see, you got harsh laws being pushed upon us, which goes into those draconian laws. All right, because the dragon is speaking right now, man. All right, you got troublesome and dangerousness, on every side of us. All right, you can just see by the way that the love of many is waxing cold, is bringing, troublesome times. All right, it's gonna be a point in time where you're gonna have a neighbor's not going, a person's not gonna have pity upon his neighbor. All right, it says hard to do, hard to bear. Yeah, times is gonna definitely be hard to bear with everything that's going on. All right, people are not gonna be able to survive in these last times because this is gonna turn into the survival of the fittest out here. All right, but the point is that it says perilous times shall come in those last days. All right. And in the midst of all this troublesome that's happening, all right, what do you got? You got, let's see, it says 2 Timothy 3:2, for men shall be lovers of themselves, of their own selves. See, while all this trouble's going on all over the world, man, you got people really bugged out of their mind, constantly putting themselves in fucking front of the camera, taking selfies all damn long or all day long. You got women constantly in front of the camera showing their ass. Everybody's basically a lover of themselves, man, on these social medias. All right, how can you be in that type of spirit when we in the times of being, dangerous? How do you even have time to do that? Right now people should be meditating on what's about to happen, about, our people should be repenting, not having fun. What does it say in the scriptures, man? It says in Isaiah 24, man, that the land, the mirth of the land is gone. See, joy is gone out of this place, man. Even when these people go out there and celebrate, they're not celebrating like they used to be back in the day, 2-3 years ago. Celebrating now is just like, it's a bugged out celebration. People talking about what's happening all over the world and still somehow trying to find a way to, please themselves, being selfish. Can't be selfish in these days, man. All right. Right now is the time to be, putting work in with the ministry. Women, this guy. Women, I know, that's what I'm saying. He was on some dumb shit. Women supposed to be in that spirit of getting right with the Lord, man. Finally changing their ways of being, scandalous and fucking, promiscuous and all that. All right. But you literally got people being lovers of themselves. That shit just, that shit actually gets under my skin when I see it just running down my social media, man. Same pose every time, same faces, literally 100 photos a day. Like, we know what the hell you look like already, man. You got to give us the play-by-play, you know. They about to go use the bathroom, go take a shit. They got to take a selfie of themselves to let you know they going to take a shit. You know, they about to go eat. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. That shit is crazy, man. That's a demon on people, man. A heavy demon on people in these days. You see? And people don't realize that. You good? So that demon is out hard right now. And that's just Satan getting in your mind, man. And these demons just messing with you in your mind heavy to keep you away from what? The truth. You see? This is going into after that, it says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous. Yeah. You got these people that are constantly into their money. You know, everything is about making money, man. The dollar's about to collapse. How the hell can you be with thinking about straight money when the dollar is literally about to collapse? All right, what does it tell you in Matthew? All right, you can't. Let me grab that real quick. This is Matthew 6:24, and it says, you know what, I'm good actually. Yeah. Give me 1 second, Salakia. Salakia. It says, Matthew 6:24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. All right. So that means you cannot be literally trying to serve the Lord and then you over here loving your money, man, at the same time. Which that goes into, you know, a lot of that goes into, you know, these pastors trying to put out the word and their Christianity bullshit, but at the same time, they all about their money, collecting that 501c3 charter, man. All right. But it's the same thing out here because I see it all over the social media where you see people blessed. They'll put blessed and then they show a whole bunch of money. Like, you're not blessed. All right. Because you got money in your pocket. Tells you that in, let me grab that real quick. That's in, where am I thinking about? 1 second. 1 Timothy 6 and yeah. All right, this is 1 Timothy 6 and 5, and it says, these people, matter of fact, you know what? Let me bring it from the top. It says, let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of Yahweh and his doctrine be not blasphemed. All right, which is matter of fact, let me go back to that real quick. Back to Second Peter's. Salakia, for 2 Timothy 3, and because that's one of the ones that come up after that. 2, it says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. You see? So you got people literally all day long blaspheming the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, taking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's name in vain, man. You're blaspheming the name of the Lord. You blaspheming towards this truth. All right. So going back to 1 Peter 6, and to say 144 on my clock right now. Beautiful. It says, let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of Yahweh and his doctrine be not blasphemed. And they that have believing masters, let them not despise them, because they are brethren, but rather do them service, because they are faithful and beloved, partakers of the benefit. These things teach and exhort. All right. Now, 3, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahweh HaMashiach and the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud. All right, let's go back to 2 Timothy 3 and 2 again. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, meaning about their money, boasters, because you got people that'll boast about, you know, life and things like that. All right, and then it says proud. You see, you got a lot of pride out there, man, and pride is not made for man. You see, what does it tell you in Ecclesiasticus 10? Pride is hateful before man and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, one that has pride is when one departs from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, his maker. You see, but I'll get back to that. Going back to 1 Timothy 6 and 4, it says he is proud. All right, so if you come not teaching the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, you are proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings. Yeah, you know, you start arguing with people and shit because they're trying to justify themselves right. They're trying to justify their way of thinking right, when there's only one way of thinking, man. It's the way Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai thinks, all right? The way he has set it up on this earth to be. All right. But this is really the point where I wanted to go into the money. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. All right. Matter of fact, let me read that in the NLT. It says, these people always cause trouble. Their minds are corrupt and they have turned their backs on the truth. To them, a show of godliness is just a way to become wealthy. You see, people always into that money, man. And in these last days, you got a lot of people that are constantly into money, man. Everything is money. That's their God. They're showing that money is their God. And you cannot serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and mammon, which mammon goes into money. All right. That's why it tells you for the love of money. As a matter of fact, I think it's in the same exact chapter. All right. Yep. If you go down to 10, I'm going to start at 9. It says, but people who long to be rich fall into temptation and are trapped by many foolish and harmful desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction. And I read that out of the NLT so you can get a better, you know, understanding. All right. So you going into for wanting to be rich and have money, man, it's going to have temptation that comes with it that knocks you out of the truth. All right. It tells you in the scriptures, in Matthew, it tells you what, that it is easier for a needle to go into the eye of a camel, right, than for a rich man to make the kingdom of heaven. You see, no rich man is going to make the kingdom of heaven, man. So it says, for the love of money is the root of all, Salaki, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, Salakia, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. You see, so the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself is the root of all evil, because money we need to survive. All right, without money we can't move in a society. This society is based on money. But for the love of money, when you put money before Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is when it becomes a problem. And these people worship their money more than anything. These people don't want to pick up the Bible and read. They don't want to find out what their true heritage is. They don't want to find out what the true names are, but they'd rather go pick up money all day long, spend money, go here, go there, you know, especially like it says in Second Ezra, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap on earth that people think themselves to be in good case. All right. People literally think that because shit is cheap right now, all right, because you could get a fucking trip to Turks and Caicos cheap as hell right now. Because the money system is about to fall, man. The only thing that's pretty much high with money is the hyperinflation of things with the necessities of life. You see, but what's not necessary in life, all right, that's not a necessity, is cheap to do things like that right now. But your food is heavy, your gas is up right now. All right, they jacking rent up on people. All right, those are necessities in life. So those are hyperinflation mode, but everything else is fucking dirt cheap because these businesses are losing out on their money. So while people think victuals is so good cheap on earth and think themselves to be in good case, evils is growing upon the earth, going back to what? You know, them perilous times. All right, give me 1 second, Bubba Gushaw.
Yeah.
All right, Salakia brothers. So going back, all right, these people are worshiping their money more than anything, man. All right, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua comes first, always, man, in all things. All right. So let me jump back up to 5. All right. 1 Timothy 6 and 5. Repeat. I'm gonna repeat that NLT again, and it says, "These people always cause trouble. Their minds are corrupt, and they have turned their backs on the truth. To them, a show of godliness is just a way to become wealthy." All right. So people think that being blessed is having gain of money and things like that. Oh, I just got a new car. I'm blessed. I just got this load of money. I'm blessed. You know, I just got this house. I'm blessed. You see, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to give you those things regardless, because those are things that we need in life to get by at the end of the day. All right. But see, you don't have what is the ultimate riches, which is what? Having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of life, man. Having the understanding of the scriptures. That's what everything, that's your greatest riches. All right. That's why it tells you in Proverbs 31 and 10. All right, because that's a twofold. All right. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? All right, because her price is far above rubies. Okay. Meaning you could go into a woman that's a virtuous woman, which is impossible to find in these days. All right. But ultimately, this woman is this truth is your woman. You see, Sophia. So you want to find a virtuous woman, this truth is never going to turn your back on you. You're going to always have riches that's way above any type of riches out in the society, man. It's having this truth. And that's why brothers is humble that we have this truth, man. We're blessed to have this truth for real. And we give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai on the daily for that, man. All right. So let me go into it. 6, it says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. You see, read that in NLT. It says, yet true godliness with contentment is itself great wealth. You see, so you having this truth is great wealth. All right, not being blessed with all this money, being blessed with a house, all right, being blessed with the newest car, Brothers is out there running around with piece of shit cars, and they more blessed than anybody. They're richer than Bill Gates in having this knowledge, you see? All right, so let me go back into 2 Timothy 3 and 2 again, and it says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, all right, which that goes into money, and we already broke that down, man. You're not a rich man, not gonna make the kingdom, man. All right. Then it says boasters. All right. Let's go into exactly what boasters mean in the linear. All right. In the interlinear, it says boasters. I just want to see what it says. I know what it means. All right, but it says an empty pretender. Well, you got a bunch of pretenders today, man, in this society. A lot of these people are just fake as hell, man. All right, it says, Strong's definition says a braggart. All right, yeah, a boaster, someone that brags all the time about what they got. All right, what they want to have. And half of those people is fake as hell, man, because behind closed doors, they doing some dumb ass shit for it. All right. A lot of these people pretend to be something that they're not. And then when you find out later, you find out this damn shit, this damn wicked ass fool he was a straight lie the whole time. Using people for what he got. All right. Continuing on. It says proud, which we went to pride already, man. Pride, let's go into that real quick. Pride, second, Salakia, Ecclesiasticus 10 and I think it's like 7. It says pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by both does one commit iniquity. See, so when you're constantly proud, man, you're gonna end up committing sin, being with your prideful ass, man. And then you commit sin upon sin, which it turns into what? Iniquity, because that's what sin upon sin is. When you continually keep habitually doing the same thing over and over again, sinning, you're causing iniquity, man. All right. And it says, jump down to 12, it says the beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh and his heart is turned away from his maker. You see? And when you're constantly proud, your ear is shut. When you're constantly proud, when someone comes and gives you true knowledge, that shit going through one ear and out the other. Why? Because your proudness, all right, that whole word pride is covering your ears for you to actually listen. Okay? So you turn yourself away from the truth. You turn your heart, your mind, all right, from what's really the truth and what's right. All right, they constantly find ways to continue in their wickedness, making excuses over and over and over again to continue in their wickedness. 13, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that has it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. And then when your prideful ass, what's the same Proverbs, man? pride go before destruction, right? And a haughty spirit before a fall. So when your ass is being proudful, a lot of these proudful people end up getting caught up in some bullshit later, and then they're wondering why. They say there, why? Why me? How can this happen to me? Why? Were you being proud? All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua just said what? Salaki, it says, for the beginning of pride, Salaki, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that has it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities. You see? Shit that you can't explain why the hell is happening to you. A prime example is I see that shit with my brother a lot, man. My brother be a lot hella prideful in certain ways, man. And I be trying to humble him down, but I see it all the time when demons come fuck with him. Something that he loved the most, or something that'll ink the shit out of him, come and smack him in his face. And he start bitching about it. He's sitting there crying about it. Why? Why this shit happened? Why? And I'm saying in my head, I already know what the answer is. And then if I go and mention that to him and forget about it, World War III happens. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show as an example that things happen to you, to powerful men on a constant basis. You know? Yeah, you might get away with a lot of shit, but and especially in that day, you know, matter of fact, let me grab that, Malachi. See, those that are proud gonna burn, man. Malachi 4:1, and it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yeah, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. And when you constantly being proud, man, you taking on the ways of fucking Esau, because ain't nobody more proudful than Esau. All right, and what did it tell you in Obadiah? The pride of thine heart has deceived thee. So your own pride is deceiving you, man. At the end of the day, and Satan will put that spirit on your ass. All right, which it actually comes literally from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because he controls both sides, but he put that spirit on you to be proudful, right? Just to destroy you later with it. All right. So going back to Ecclesiasticus 10, it says, 18, pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. But point is what? Pride was not made for a man, man. We were made to be humble. Leave that to these heathens. Leave that to the rest of these fucking these other nations, man. All right? But for us, we're not meant to be prideful. We're meant to be humble. All right, we're that chosen generation, that royal priesthood. You gotta act like it, man. Salakia, brothers, I'm gonna bring out y'all scriptures. Shalom, Ira, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua, Barakatah. Occupy till I come. Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua, Barakatah. All right. So going back to 2 Timothy, that's myself. 2 Timothy 3:2. All right. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. You know, they blaspheme the name all day long. All right. Matter of fact, I think there's a scripture like that. They blaspheme the name all day. Yep. This is Isaiah 52:5. Isaiah 52:5. Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that my people is taken away for naught. They that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord Yahweh, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. Yeah, calling upon all these bugged out names, Yah, Yahweh, Yeshua, Yahuwah, all right? Yoo-hoo, okay? Serapis Christos, okay? You got, man, there's so many names out there. Jehovah, all right? Allah, all these bugged out names, man. You blaspheme in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua on a constant basis, all right? James 2:7 says, do not they blaspheme the worthy name by the which ye are called. See? All day long, that name is being blasphemed. All right? And when we bring out the true names, people just look at you like you crazy. They'll even make fun of the name, man. You see? Because they don't understand it. All right? It says, going back to 2 Timothy 3:2, blasphemers. Yeah, it smells like ketchup and mayonnaise. Blasphemers, it says disobedient to parents. Yeah, disobedient to parents. All right? You know, these, especially this younger fucking generation, man, they have no respect to morals at all. All right? They like totally go off. And you're supposed to what? Honor your mother, honor your father. Okay? You know, you're going to have them fallouts every once in a while. You know, but at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua know your true hearts, know your true intents inside. All right? These people have no morals and respect, no love. The other day I was at camp, there was a fucking son was squaring up with his mother, man. What kind of shit is that? And he punched her out and knocked her down. That's fucking bugged right there, man. You see? It says unthankful, unholy. You know, these people are very unthankful, man. We giving thanks to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua on a daily basis. You know, these people don't even know how to say thank you no more. Something as simple as you just hold the door for somebody, you won't even hear a fucking thank you. You know? Which this, I'm not saying it's important, but it's the principle of using thank you. All right? Being thankful for life. Being thankful for the food that you got on your table. The little portion that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua blesses you with, man, to keep you going in society. You got to be content with what you have. These people are unthankful because they have more than what they can fucking handle. They want more than what they can handle, you see? So you being unthankful, going back to, and with being unthankful goes back to you being prideful. Okay? Unholy, yeah, unclean. You know, you want to be as holy as possible as you can be, pure as you can be, walking in the ways of righteousness. All right? That's what makes you holy. Being a better person, you know? There's a saying that goes, be better than yesterday, man. You yourself want to be better every single day than the day before. Being in this truth, you got to humble yourself. All right? This is without natural affection. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of fagonometry all over the place. All right? Vice versa with the women. You know, our men are sodomites, our women are fucking, you know, they're on the opposite mode. A lot of, you know, that's not natural affection. The natural affection is, you know, a man being with a woman. All right? A man plowing a woman. And it talks about that in what? Romans 1:27. All right? And it says, start at 26, and it says, for this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. All right? And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of women, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat. And even as they did not to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. That's why these people bugged out. You know, you wanted to be a sodomite, all right? You wanted to be sticking shit up your ass, all right? Now your ass is bugged the fuck out. Now you burned in your own lust, okay? And then you start doing shit that's just out of this fucking world, man. That's not natural. When you see these people, the way they walk and the way they talk, all right? They talking like the straight sodomites because YAHAWAH'S got that demon on them, man, to act like that. So they just caught up in their own fucking world. It says, being filled with all unrighteousness for fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of Yahweh, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. And what is all this mentioned? It's basically mentioning the same thing that you read, that we're reading in 2 Timothy 3 and 2. You see? It says, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, Salakia, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them to do them. See, these people know that what they're doing is fucking wrong, but they actually have pleasure in doing it. See, that's when it goes into you have made that covenant with death, all right? You literally want to fucking die, basically, man. And why? Because you took on the philosophies and the ways of Babylon. You took on that spirit that Daddy Esau put out there in the fucking earth. Because all that shit comes from the spirit of Esau, man. Ain't nobody more. There's, let me bring that out real quick. Hebrews. (12 and 16). And it says, lest there be any fornicator, all right? Meaning immoral as hell. He ain't got no morals, man. Or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. You see? Ain't nobody more profane than him. Nobody more filthy than his ass, man. Tells you that in the scriptures. That there were children of men, base men, man. There were children of fools. They were viler than the earth. All right? When you read about it in the Maccabees, first chapter in the Maccabees, after what's his name? After Alexander the Greek died, all right? His sons took over everything, man. And they what? Multiplied evils upon the earth. All the way until now. You see? So let me go back. So, you know, these people being worthy of death. Oh, shit. Lock here. These people are worthy of death. Lock here. Second Timothy 3 and 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers. All right? Let's see what truce breakers are. All right? It says, without a treaty or covenant of things not mutually agreed upon. Yeah, they're covenant breakers. All right? There was law, statutes, and commandments that were given unto us that we're supposed to abide by, man. All right? And they don't follow them. See? It says, of things not mutually agreed upon, abstinences from hostilities that cannot be persuaded to enter into a covenant. Yeah, these people are not going to be able to enter that promise, man, that was given unto them. You don't have to die on this side, learn the hard way, and come back through the loins of the elect in your righteous mind. You see? says literally without liberation. I mean, libation, Salakia. Libation, yeah, libation. It says truth breakers, false accusers. Yeah, anybody that's acting like a false accuser, what are you called? All right, you called the devil, because that's what devil really goes into. Satan goes into your adversary. The word devil goes into a false accuser. You see, so you got a lot of false accusers acting like straight devils. That's why it tells you what in 8:44, John. All right, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye shall do. All right, you're gonna be just like his ass. You know, you got people bearing false witness all over the place. All right, I just heard a video where people was false accusing Apostle Tahar of going to go get the Joe Jabba Jabba. Like, you fucking bugged, yo. Out your mind doing that. Okay? You got false accusers, incontinent. All right? Let's go to incontinent. Yeah, incontinent, without self-control. You know, these people are doing too much of what they're doing, too much wickedness. All right, you have to have what? You have to be temperate in all things. Let me grab that real quick. He is temperate in all things, KJV, which is 2 Corinthians 9, I believe. It's like 9 and 20. Yes, let me get it. And then come up. Second Corinthians 9 and 20. So 1 Corinthians, baby. Yeah, it might be 1 Corinthians. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 9 and Slakia, give me 1 second. He is temperate in all things, KJV. Oh, yeah, I was just there. I didn't see that. Salakia. This is 1 Corinthians 9 and 25. And every man that's striving for the mastery is temperate in all things. You see? Having a balance. You got to have a balance in life, man. When you do too much of something, all right, it's never good enough. It's never good for you. You have to have a balance. All right? Matter of fact, let me get he that have no rule of the spirit, KJV. This is Proverbs 25 and 28. He that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. So you have to have rule of your spirit, man. You have to have, you have to be temperate in yourself, man. Control yourself. All right, you got a lot of fucking horn dogs today, man. They just can't control themselves. You got a lot of the way these you got these like these smokers and shit like that. Those that do drugs, man, they have no control of themselves. So they just firing it up every 2 seconds. I used to be like that, but I learned to have control. The water YAHAWAH'S for giving me that spirit. You see? So it's hot, bro.
I'm cold.
You cold?
I can lower it. Yes, I am.
Damn. I'm over here. I know exactly what a turkey feel like when he in the oven. So he that had no rule of his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls. All right. Pretty much, when you have no rule of your spirit, you give Satan the go to come and mess with you at all times. Any little stupid shit will bother you, man. All right. And again, I used to be like that, man. But now, you know, through the spirit, you know, I'm able to control myself. Sometimes I go a little, you know, I still, you know, I get that little go off real quick, but I'm quick to put myself back in place. You know, because I start thinking about the scriptures, meditating on Yahweh Shai, and it straightens you up right away. All right, so you got to have rule over your spirit. All right, going back. Salakia. Incontinent, Salakia. Fierce. All right. And fierce despisers of those that are good. Yeah. You know, you got these people, we're giving them a good word, bringing them the good tidings. All right. And these people despise us, which it told you that in the scriptures anyway, you know, that they were going to hate you. If they hated Yahweh, they was going to hate us too. You know, if we were of the world will love us. You see, if we were of the world will love its own. But because we are not of the world, all right, and we were chosen out of the foundation to have this truth, all right, these people despise us, man. And the same way they hated Yahweh without a cause, they hate us without a cause. They don't even know why. But that's because the spirits is on them. All right. Then it says, traitors, heady, high-minded, all right? Those that, you know, we're going to be betrayed by our friends in this truth, man. Your own friends, your own family. What does it say in Matthew? A man's foes shall be his of his own household, man. Your own family is going to turn against you, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah, brother. All right? So your own family members is going to turn against you. Your own friends is going to give you up. Matter of fact, tells you that in Jeremiah. Let me grab that real quick. Jeremiah 20 and I think it's like 10. It says, yeah, I'm going to read it. 20 and 10. And it says, for I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side. Report, say they, and we will report it. All my familiars watched for my halting, saying, peradventure, he will be enticed, and we shall prevail against him, and we shall take our revenge on him. You see? Your own people going to turn against you. This is the NLT. It says, I have heard many rumors about me. They call me the man who lives in terror. They threaten, if you say anything, we will report it. Even my old friends are watching me, waiting for a fatal slip. He will trap himself, they say, and then we will get our revenge on him. You see? Your own friends, your own family going to turn against you in this truth, man. But what does it say after that? It says, but the Lord Yahweh is with me as a mighty terrible one. Therefore my persecutors shall stumble, and they shall not prevail. They shall be greatly ashamed, for they shall not prosper. Their everlasting confusion shall never be forgotten. See, they're not going to be able to succeed in in what they want to do, man. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is our shield, man. He's protecting us at all times. So, back to 2 Timothy. All right. It said, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And these people love their pleasures more than Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Why? Because they're pleasing the flesh. You loving your pleasures is you wanting to please your flesh. All right. Oh, I gotta have that. You know, I gotta go commit adultery. It feel good. You ever hear them motherfuckers that constantly just committing adultery? They be like, yeah, man, I love the thrill. You know, I ain't even going front. When I was in the world, I was like that, man. I used to like the fucking thrill of it. You know, trying not to get caught. Man, that shit is fucking wicked, man. You see? You want to constantly be, you got people that are, what do you call it? Oh, man, I got it on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, they try to, they love living on the edge of life, you know? And when you try to live life on the edge, man, You tempting the Lord. You know, you got people that like fucking skydiving off fucking planes and shit. You know, that's a pleasure. You know, that's a thrill to them. You know, anybody that does that, man, you tempting the Lord. All right? As a matter of fact, there's a scripture on that too. How's it go? He that oh man, I forgot exactly how it goes. It's all good though. All right, let me continue on. Oh man, it's gonna bother me though. I don't know it. I brought it out not too long ago too. It's all good though. It says, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahawah. All right, which that goes into what? When you have pleasures, when you high-minded, all right, you're gonna go into what? Being proudful again. All right, you're gonna be puffed up all the time. You're gonna constantly be reckless. All right, which when you constantly love love of your pleasures, all right, you definitely get reckless, man, doing that shit. Going back to what? You'll end up doing it without being temperate, being not balanced, and you start doing too much of it. You become sick in the head, man, from doing shit like that. All right, and then it says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Yeah, these people have a form of godliness, but deny the power, denying the names. All right, what is it telling you in Romans? That they have a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. All right, and it says, for of this sort are they which creep into houses, all right, and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. All right, let me read that in the NLT. They are the kind who work their way into people's homes and win the confidence of vulnerable women who are burdened with the guilt of sin and controlled by various desires. You see? And you got people like that, man. Try to sneak their way in, manipulate people to get what they want. They're really there for just one, you know, they're really there for just one thing, whatever their mission is. And then when they get it, they're gone. They use you and they're gone. And it says, ever learning and never able to come to the truth, to the knowledge of the truth. All right. And that's what ends up happening. For you doing all that wickedness, all right, you're never able to come into the truth. You're going to constantly be on the side of the wicked. And for you being on that side of the wicked, we already know what comes with that, man. All bunch of sin. And the wages of sin is death. You see? So nothing is ever going to come out of it good. And all of us did one of these things that were written right here at least once in our lives. You know? But Yahweh Shem Yahushua have mercy upon us and brought us out of that darkness state of mind we was at. And the rest is done. The rest is just going to continue to be in those states, man. You see? But yeah, that's pretty much the point on that. You know, can't be that 2 Timothy 3:2, man. We in perilous times. You can't be like that, man. Let's see what brothers got though. This is look at that shit. Talk about get some money in real life, man. That's all these people thinking about is money, bro. What are you gonna do when the fucking dollar falls? I can't wait to see these drug dealers' faces. I can't wait. What you gonna do when that dollar falls? What you gonna hustle? Your ass? You know? How you gonna be able to get bread on your microchip? It ain't gonna work like that. That's why Esau is bringing in that microchip, so he can knock shit like that out. No more hustlers, no more getting money on the low, beating the government. The government wants control of your life, and he wants to know every fucking step that you doing. So you think he gonna let you hustle with your microchip on? Hell no, man. You're gonna be doing what you're supposed to be, a fucking slave, man. It says, yeah, motherfuckers, yeah, absolutely. Still living with their mamas. Ecclesiasticus 10:9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his own bowels. You see? Why is earth and ashes proud? All right? That's talking about the people. Why is the people proud on earth? This ain't a place to be proud, especially our people. The fuck is you proud about? This ain't even our rest. Motherfuckers be proud like they got, like we living in the kingdom or something, man. We're at the fucking bottom of society. We the fucking scum of the earth according to these damn devils. And you want to be proud of it? A few weeks ago near LA, a truck with cash spilled the money and people got charged for picking it up. I ain't gonna fry. I probably would have picked up something too real quick if I see that shit flying around. That's the freebie right there if it's flying in the air. But look at that shit. Couldn't even get away with it. I bet you if a bunch of motherfucking Edomites picked that shit up, they wouldn't even have arrested nobody. But if it was a bunch of jakes, yeah, they caught your ass on the fucking cameras, on the street corners, on the street lights. They used all type of evidence to find them motherfuckers. Like, yeah, we need to find their ass. You see? Philippians 4:19. But my power shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Yahawashi and Mashiach. See? We don't need none of that, man. Yahawashi gonna take care of us when we need it most. He knows what we need. You see? So we don't have to take thought of these things of food, water, you know, how we gonna make it without a house or this and that. That's what Yahawashi wants to see, how much faith you gonna put in him. You know? Faith is everything. What did it say in Hebrews 11:6? Without faith, it is impossible to please him. You know, faith, you need that, man. That's it. That's a spiritual power, basically. Because it's a gift to have faith. That's a spiritual power that's given to you right now in the flesh. You ain't got to wait for faith. Faith is given to you right now if you're worthy of it. You see? And that's a spiritual power to have that, man. That's right. Isaiah 2:12. For the day of the Lord Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. Yeah, they're going to be brought real low, man. He going to humble your ass real quick, man. Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. And the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. So you got to hate all these things. And we hate every single one of them. We hated that we were like that at one point, man. When I think about my life, man, man, I just be like, man, I was just one fucking disgusting ass person, man. Filthy as hell. Hella demons on me, man. And those that are still doing the same thing that you used to do, man, they don't think nothing of it. They think this shit is normal. Why? Because this place is upside down, man. Woe unto them that call evil for good, all right? Good for evil, bitter for sweet, sweet for bitter. This place is ass backwards. That's right, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he know that he had but a short time. Yeah. And just like he got a short time, all you that are proud, all right, basically everybody that's in that same category of 2 Timothy 3 on down, I mean chapter 3, 1 on down, Yeah, this is a short time for you too. All right, what did it say in Job? What is it? Job, yeah. It said for the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the hypocrite for a moment. Ain't got much time left, man. Days is numbered out here. Beautiful. Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Exactly. All them riches you got, man, none of that shit is gonna matter in the day of wrath. That shit ain't gonna save you. YAHAWAH'S is not about to bring destruction, and you say, yo, chill. I got $2 million. Please don't hurt me. Nah, what the fuck? Not only that, it's gonna be a point in time where when the dollar fall, all right, the only thing that's gonna be valuable is gonna be your gold and your silver. But at one point, that gold and that silver is gonna be cast to the streets, like it say. All right, gold and silver is gonna be cast to the streets when you realize none of that shit fucking works out here anymore. That's right. 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. All these women having pleasure out here don't want to turn to the Lord. They just want to party all day. All right, ride that carousel all day. You know, they're already dead while they living. They pretty much the walking dead right there, because all of them is gonna be destroyed. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. That's in Slovakia. My phone about to die too. Oh shit. Slovakia. I went into my phone, my normal phone. I forgot I had the other phone on me. This is Isaiah. I think it's in 3. Yep. It says the Lord says beautiful Salakia. Moreover, the Lord saith, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks. That's why you see these women constantly twisting their neck with that little attitude. All right. It says, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Yeah, they can't keep their eyes off men. They be walking with you. They be walking with their husbands, and they'll look at the corner of their eye at you, give you that eyeball fucked you look. You see? It says, walking and mincing as they go and making tickling with their feet. Yeah, you hear their high heels all over the place, making that little walk they do. Click, clack, click, clack. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. All right. And it says, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. And in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their caws and their round tyrus like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers and the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel and mantles and wimples and crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. You see? So a lot of these women gonna be burnt up. All that beauty shit is gonna be burnt up. All right. Then it says set hair baldness instead of set hair baldness. That's why you see a lot of our women, especially the top tribe, the Judite women. That's why they got no hair. They be having a little ass alfalfa hair. That's about as much as they could get. Why? Because that's a curse upon our women, because they that top tribe. See? And at the same time that you're reading that, that could be reversed just to Zion itself, the people of Jerusalem, the men, because we're all considered as what? All right? We're considered as that woman, that comely and delicate woman to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? So, ooh, brother was going in. That's right. Isaiah 66:16. For by fire and his sword will the Lord Yahweh B'Shem with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. When you hear them people be like, oh no, I thought God was about love. I thought he was about not, no hatred. So why is he about to have the slain of many? Why? Because this place is about to be destroyed, man. Right. Yo, beautiful scriptures, brother. Beautiful scriptures. Beautiful scriptures. But hey, I'm gonna end it off on that note through the spirit. I appreciate the scriptures, definitely went in. All right. So with that being said, Lord willing, it was edifying. All right. So with that, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Paul Haloim, Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Barak Kudash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who well. Blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aqua that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. So the next one, Shalom. Water brothers for tuning in. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakatham. Barak call Akim all day. And may y'all continue to keep, pushing in his word. We almost up out of here, man. It's that time, boy. 2022 about to be crazy. Can't wait for it. But hey, Shalom.